I read, I think also in your CV that your godfather is David Hasselhoff. How? Yeah.
My
absolute legend for me.
Yeah, for me too. For me, so entertainment is in my
beginning of beginnings.
Yeah, that's really, we talk about 1986, 87 I was born, and in 1986 my dad, who is a big promoter from Austria, used to be the biggest promoter in Austria. He was doing concerts like U2, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Cher, R.E.M., U2, Shaolin Monks, all of Elton John and so on. And
so you spent time as kid on those concerts?
Yeah, all the time backstage. There was no digital control, you know, for the doors. You could creep. It was really cool. And he did the David Hasselhoff and the Night Rockers tour. So when I was born, my dad had already imported 5 Knight Rider cars from Hollywood. And they were on tour. And the tour went from 86 to 87. And then when I was a beba, David Hasselhoff came.
He knows some Croatian
only the nice
terms,
stuff. Sure.
Swears. Yeah.
We'll get banned on YouTube, I think.
No. People are swearing all the time in this podcast, so it's not the problem. Yeah.
No, so so this is how he became my godfather, and this is how also I ended up owning one Knight Rider, because one got broken. One is completely destroyed in Switzerland right now. One is sold in Germany. One I have, and another one is in pieces. So we own, and it's in my office. You're welcome to come to Vienna, to the MOD world. We can chat about it later, and we can drive in one of the in Hollywood built Knight Rider cars.
Do you have that safe desk from Baywatch? No.
No. But Pamela Anderson was my favorite.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
Yeah.
And when did Masters of Dirt first came to life? What was the main idea?
The main idea was friends riding bikes and having fun. And then my sister does fashion. She studied fashion in New York, and I always wanted to have a clothing brand. And we then started doing shows, and then first they were not called Masters of Dirt. Then my dad said, call Masters of Dirt, Masters of Dirt. I'm like, no, Masters of Dirt is hardcore. It's not for the public.
So you didn't have some German name, no?
No, it is like we actually wanted, don't tell anyone, except everyone that's listening to the podcast, we wanted to call it American Super Jumps. No. Because back in the day, America was cool. You know, all the best came from America and was cool. Unlike now, it's a bit different. So, but then I told my father, like my father said, okay, let's do it. And then we did the logo, the Skull Bunny logo that Aleš can show it. And it just boomed. And we started in only Vienna. And since then, we have been in South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Ajman, South America, Lebanon, Austria, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Slovenia, Croatia.
More countries, I think.
And so on. So it's a fantastic journey. And the cool thing is now you can see we really inspire people. So it's people that come with their kids and they say, I've been to Masters of Dirt when I was a kid. And now I'm here with my kid. Or there's people that sit in the crowd and back in the day they buy DVDs. And they watch the DVD on repeat, and then we discover them over the internet, and now they are the stars of our shows.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So really cool. We have a couple of success stories like that. It's fantastic to have a thing that really goes through generations.
Kad si ti vidio prvi puta cijelu tu priču? Mislim, pretpostavljam da si u svom aranžmanu radio iste stvari, da?
Pa da, ja sam prvi put za Masters of Dirt bio tu u Zagrebu, 2013, tako kad je bilo mali prvi put. Prije sam razgovarao sa njima, znaš, teško je ići u ovoj neko IKB, kad si u Masters of Dirt, to ti je kao neka familija. Znate, kad si tu, radiš za njih već godine i godine, onda...
Like circus, something like that, yeah.
I 2013, stvarno tu u Zagrebu bio moj prvi nastup za Masters of Dirt za njih i od 2013 do danas svake godine na svima šovima sam sa njima. Tako da tako se počela moja priča. Ali prije, da, ja sam vozio motocross kad sam bio od 4 godine, vozio sam motocross 18 godina, ono je europske svetovne, onda je 2000 počela se ova freestyle scena u Ameriki. Svi smo gledali DVD Amerikanci kako skače i meni je bilo stvarno to dobro. Onda kad sam nehao sa motocrossom, počeo sam freestylom i godine sam se vježbao, tako da sam bio dobar. Onda 2013 stvarno je bilo ono vremene kad su me i našli i vidjeli sve da sam dobar, tako sam počeo sa njim.
I onda se počeo razvijati zajedno ideje.
Da, i počeo se razvijati, znaš, sve ide ukupno.
How many years did it take to create Masters of Dirt that we can see now? From that first, I don't know, what were the obstacles in that time?
It's a good question. So, I think
nije dobro postavljeno.
I think Masters of Dirt evolves every day. Yeah. So we never stop creating and also leading the pack. There's a lot of lookalike shows that do stuff now we have done 3 years ago, which is at the end of the day an honor because it shows we do something right.
So you have some kind of competition, yeah.
The hurdle and the hurdle is a little bit, it's the brand building, because if you with your kid you want to go see a jumping motorcycle and entertain your kids, you watch a poster and poster A or B, you don't care, jumping motorcycle. So obviously competition and building a brand are a bit of hurdles, because building a brand is expensive. And then just expansion is also expensive and difficult. So I always say the more east or south you go on the world map, the crazier it gets. So we have had in Cyprus, we play in Cyprus, show supposed to start at 9, nobody there. One guy at the grandstand eating those little bird food.
Sunflower, yeah.
Spitting, and wait, 10:30, people come, no problem. Lebanon, the containers don't arrive.
That was Beirut.
Beirut, yeah, Lebanon.
No containers. 2 hours
like there was the
show.
track, because one container arrived, but the container with the bikes was not here. Oh. And the promoter say, guys, you go to jail if you don't jump. Here's some enduro bikes. Improvise. And I say, guys, I told you Tuesday we need a plan B. Yeah. No. So big drama, tears and almost fights. And then COVID, that was a big hurdle, because we were supposed to have a show with 27,000 people in Vienna on Friday.
Yeah,
and the first trucks were going in the venue, and the Austrian Prime Minister Sebastian Kurz is I know him. He told me a few hours before, is 99% going to be locked down. So I had to stop the production, and then communication, crisis management, make sure no one panics, pay everything. Then at the same time we had the containers in Chile. So we could not play in Chile. So I think cash flow deficit, if stuff like this happens, these are the biggest hurdles.
So you postponed that event, or
we postponed 3 times.
COVID was.
And for me, I was saying it was great. It was 19 years. I was saying, okay, it was fantastic, 19 years. I'm happy. If it don't work anymore, it's fine. But then after COVID, it skyrockets again. And I think the one advantage we have is, and I'm sure I speak for Aleš and myself, is we love what we do. Yeah. We love riding. We love make people happy. Our slogan is we want to make people happy, whether they buy a T-shirt of us and wear it with pride, or they try jump in the skate park, or they just see the show and forget all the bullshit in the world for 2 times 45 minutes. If we manage that, then it's good. So
and the best thing is to see kids, young kids, teenagers, like